Hunters, we are back after a long 7 months. I'm back in this computer screen camera thing whilst you're watching or listening to me talking a little bullshit as always. But I'm back. Nothing's changed. So, as I said on my latest post on social media, today I am sitting down with one half of the Northern culture. Here's Besty. He is here today and he's going to be talking to me about his journey in this crazy world of wrestling. Besty, how's the end?
Yeah, good one, mate. Yeah, funny. Yeah. How's the Ed? One of those, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit one of them as well.
Yeah. Any reason for that? Any reason? Just what? Bored in the back and thought, I know, I'll mess up his one chance to finally get his hands on Toby, or was it just?
But you had your hands on Toby. You know, I'm pretty sure you opened the show with Stourport for RWS.
Yeah, and he bottled it.
And then you got chucked out the ring. I don't know. I was backstage. I didn't see anything. I don't know. You know,
you just stay backstage, lad.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that happened. I just seen an opportunity and I thought, stuff it. And just
I remember that.
Yeah.
Long memory, mate. So crack on.
All right. No, well, I enjoyed it. I don't know about you, but I did.
I've had better days.
Yeah, of course you have. So anyway, with that aside, I was going to come in later, but we've done that bit now anyway. So, what I want to know is, because I asked, see, it's been that long, I can't even remember what I'm going to say now. How did I do this? Give me a minute for people watching at home. So, Besty, are you ready?
Always.
No, Besty, I said, are you ready?
I didn't hear you. Do you want to?
Then, there's two in attendance, me and you. And for the dozens and dozens watching at home, let's get ready to ramble! Jeez. So, Besty, how and why did you get into wrestling?
So, got into wrestling through Reach down in Plymouth. I was planning on doing it at some point, and I always said I'd wait till I got fit enough, and that day never came. So I just went in at the deep end, and since then it's been probably one of the best things I've decided to do. I'm being honest. Doing it from the Reach is an unbelievable place to train. The setup they've got there is proper mint. If you want to know how I became a fan, then it's WCW on Sky. No, not even Sky, sorry, back on the old
TNT.
That's the one. Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, massive Scott Hall mark. So, yeah, any man that can stand in a ring and say two words and get the biggest reaction of the night knows what he's doing. So that's how it went for me.
That's very, very true. Definitely, he knew what he was doing. So, Reach Academy, Reach Wrestling. You been a trainee for how long now with them? Well, would you class yourself as a trainee now, or would you say you've raised up a level from a trainee now? Would you say you are?
I'd probably say I'd class myself as one up from that. I'd still class myself as a trainee in Reach because I've not been on a full Reach show yet.
Okay.
So when I make a full proper Reach show, like a serious match, because obviously we just had the Guildhall that just went, which was
amazing. I seen your spot when you got eliminated by Toby, by the way. That was about...
Yeah, Toby has a habit of that. Every battle royal I've been in, he's eliminated me. I think he might have an issue with me, but we're
going to speak about Toby later.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've just had that again. I kind of count that, but it was only like a couple of minutes in and then gone. Yeah. So when me and Heath get that full debut on a main show, that's when I'll be like, right, I'm not a trainee anymore.
Yeah.
But I do wrestle. I'm wrestling for CPW down in Cornwall.
Yeah.
I do the RWS shows with you guys, which have been a godsend. If I'm being honest, I really enjoy those shows.
Not bad, are they?
They're not. No, mate, they're really fun. They are good. They are fun to do. How many of us coming up? Oh, OCW again down in Cornwall. So I've got a couple of those through there. But I'm just my aim at the minute is to try and get up further up north, obviously being from there.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I can clock off a couple of shows in Yorkshire somewhere, then I think I'll be happy at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Book him. Book Best.
Yeah.
Why the name Besty, by the way? I've been meaning to ask, but I thought I'd do it here because
okay.
Originally it was Jack Best, if I'm correct, wasn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, it was Jack Best. Was a name that I always, you know, when you create yourself in WWE games and stuff like that. It was always a name I went with. Yeah, sort of thing. But Bestie is a nickname that I got given by one of the lads that he was one of the best men at my wedding, Ben. Yeah. So when I first went out with that sort of lot, I had a bit of I could drink basically.
Yeah. And
they said, oh, you drink like George Best, so we'll call you Bestie. Right. So it had absolutely nothing to do with anything else of the fact that I could drink.
That's fair.
And they ran with that. So and I've been that for maybe 15 years now.
Yeah. Oh, that's so yeah. So you brought something that was personal into the wrestling.
Yeah, I was like, well, if I'm going into wrestling, I might as well be known as something that I'm used to being called.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Reach Academies. They're not really private shows. Well, I guess it's shows behind closed doors, I would say. Is that correct?
Yeah, the Unit 10 shows, yeah.
So I've noticed you've had a bit of heat with a couple of guys. Obviously, without Nick, you know, Toby's being one of them, but like I said, we're going to get back to him later.
Yeah.
You've had a bit of heat with a few guys. So what is your problem down there? And why is people pissing you off all of a sudden?
Basically, I don't like elitists. I don't like that elitist mentality of I'm better than you because I've got more money.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Being from a working class town in Yorkshire, being from Doncaster, which is quite a rough area, should we say. It's not the nicest place to grow up, but it's my hometown and I love it. That sort of mentality never left me when I came down south. And just seeing, like, I can't sit back and not say something.
Okay.
So obviously, like with the BWC that I'm having issues with at the minute.
Yeah.
Who finds someone $5,000 on Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
When you've got, you know, I had a 5-day-old baby at the time. Finding me $5,000, you're having a laugh, innit? Settle it. So I've got issues with Andy. That'll come a time.
Yeah.
I've had issues with a lot of issues with referees, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
Cameron Braddon, again, Andy was one of them. They brought in the female ref because they know for as much as I'll push it, I won't push it that far. So Sophie tends to ref most of my matches.
Okay.
Because they think it's the only way of controlling me. They've got a point, maybe.
Would you say you're a bit under the thumb? Sorry, I mean, would you say you're under the thumb when it comes to that?
What, with women?
Yeah, you know, with Sophie reffing your matches.
Well,
or is it more of a respect thing because you don't want to?
It's more of a respect thing. I might grew up in a rough area, but I was brought up properly.
I respect that. No, that's fair enough. So Unit 10 is Reach Academy's next show. Are you part of it? Do you know if you signed any contract yet? Is there anything you could give away? So as it stands, I am currently banned from competing on the live Unit 10. What about Heath though? Is he there? Is there going to be a plan? Unfortunately, Heath is guilty by association with me. So me running my mouth and saying the things I've been saying on social media have put us in a bit of an issue with the BWC, and they've decided that because of the things I've said, because of the fact that I'm trying to highlight the corruption, they've decided that I'm not allowed to compete, and Heath will be joining me there. Okay. Doesn't mean I'm not going to show up. I could say, is there a loophole? I mean, there's always a loophole, mate. The back door open, I'll get in. Yeah. They're not going to stop me from spread. They're not going to they're not going to stop me from spreading this message, mate. People need to know, so they'll know. No, that's fair enough. I mean, in my time, there are ways of being creative. There are ways of getting what you want, and it does pay off sometimes, but other times it kind of turns around and bites you in the ass. But it's a risk. I've got a big enough ass to bite, mate. They can keep biting as long as they want. Fair enough. I'm not going to stop. No, that's fair enough. So obviously, like I said at the start, you are one half of the Northern culture with Heath. Yes, I am. So What happened? What's with that? Tell me a bit about the Northern culture. Did you see Heath one day and thought, I like this guy, I want him to be with me, we want to cause, like, mess some shit up? And what?
He came around through training. There's a small select group of people I tend to speak to at training, mainly because of the heat I get with everyone else. He was one of the people willing to speak to me. And then during the conversations, I realized we kind of had a common goal. I knew my debut was coming up.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about beating Cam because I knew I could beat him.
Yeah.
But also kind of thought, well, Heath doesn't really get much opportunities, which is wrong because he is very, very good.
Okay. Are
Are
you just saying that because you're his team? You know, you're his. Well,
you've seen him wrestle. You've seen him wrestle. What are you saying?
Well, I'm just saying. Do you feel obliged to say that he's a good wrestler because you two?
No, I don't. Mate, I don't feel obliged to say anyone's good.
Okay. I'm not saying that he's not a good wrestler. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just wondering. You know, I'm just asking the question.
I mean, it sounds like you are.
Well, I mean, just ask you questions, but that's all it is.
Oh, all right. Okay. Cool. No, he is very good. There's very few men. I don't think he'll mind me saying his weight. There's very few 16-stone men that can move like him.
Yeah.
He's got an unbelievable array of suplexes. He is an absolute suplex maestro, if you don't mind me saying. And he's on. Me and him share a similar wavelength. Different backgrounds. He's from Oxford. I had a bit of a better, he's that more sophisticated fellow. Yeah. He's all right. He's a bit one of them. We have our disagreements, but we're on the same page more than not.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So it was more of an insurance policy, and he saw his opportunity to pop in, and he helped. And since then, it's been the races and.
Yeah. So you said he was an insurance policy, right? So was he there when you needed to pay that £5,000?
I mean, he also got a £5,000 fine.
Okay, was he there to pay the £10,000 fine then?
I mean, I sent him 2p. He paid the rest.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
you contributed. You contributed. I do remember seeing a post you saying about it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I mean, they should be grateful I didn't just deliver it all in pennies.
Yeah. Would have been funny though, wouldn't it? To be fair, would have been really funny.
Well, it'd have been an effort to get there, and they're not worth that much effort.
Fair enough. Refresh. So, Northern culture. I've seen a few posts about Northern culture is for all. I assume Northern culture for anybody can come in as long as you like them, as long as you're happy with what they do. Is there some sort of a, you must do this to somebody and then you can come in, or is it just a case of, I like you, come in, we'll take you somewhere? Yeah. And also, what is the goals for Northern culture? Because
the goal for Northern culture is the same as every other tag team. It's gold.
Yeah,
we want to win as much gold. Yeah, stuff like that.
I've got 2 more downstairs as well, by the way.
Oh, cool. You won't miss one then when we take it from you.
No. Oh, well, yeah, okay. I'm happy to put my titles on the line against you and you and Heath. Crack on, man.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a rough road to start off with because obviously there was we had the issues of the background stuff. Basically, Northern culture. When I say Northern culture is for everyone, I mean we're bad guys, but we're not bad people.
Yeah. Okay.
I was brought up. My mother's gay, so I'm very much like I'm really not fussed. Gay, straight, bi, trans, whatever you want. We're there. You can join us if you want. We don't mind.
Cool. It's the way it's the way it should be in this life, mate.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. If you're a sound person, we're Northern culture. Yeah. Just don't be surprised when we do something horrible because the sound side of us is also opposite to the competitive side of us. When we get in the ring, there isn't a line I won't cross to win.
Yeah.
Because what's the point? What's the point in stepping in there if you haven't got that killer instinct? I will say that we are starting to recruit. We're looking for other people.
Anybody you got your eye on right now?
There's a couple, but I'm not going to mention names because a football club doesn't announce a signing until he's signed.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the way we're looking at it. We've got our eye on a few people in reach.
Anybody outside? I'm not asking for me, so I don't want to be part of that bollocks. But anybody outside of reach?
I've not really looked outside of reach, if I'm being honest.
All right, so right now, right here, right now.
If I could recruit anyone in the business to Northern Culture,
yeah,
Charlie Evans, because there's very few women in wrestling that can do what Charlie Evans does.
Nice.
There's very few women with a range. If you wanted to go out there and do the strong style stuff, she'll do the strong style stuff, deathmatch stuff, technical stuff. She's an unbelievable wrestler.
Well, there we go. Open invite for you.
Yeah, the invite's there if she would like it.
There we go. Cool. So what goal do you both after then in general? Or is it just if an opportunity arises, you're going to go for it?
Pretty much that, yeah. We're very opportunistic people, I'd say. If it's there, we'll take it. Because
I am going to say it right now. Like I said, myself and Big D, as you know, Year and Scare, we hold 3 company tag team titles. One's there, Pro Wrestling Carnage in Wales. They're both downstairs. Cirencester Wrestling Federation tag team champions and Slam Down Wrestling tag team champions. Well, I mean, we're always on the lookout for opponents.
I mean, we're here. You've got my number. You know where to find me.
I haven't actually. I got you on Facebook, but yeah.
Well, you can contact me.
Yeah.
I'd give you my number, but no,
I don't want to either. I can't count. No. I can't. No, but yeah, I mean, we don't get along. That's quite apparent that we never do get along after a certain incident. But I am more than happy to defend our tag team titles against you and Heath. I kind of feel like you deserve it. I've been watching your stuff very, very closely, and I feel like you do deserve it. But who knows? It has to be booked.
I'm sure someone will be mad enough to do it at some point.
Yeah, hopefully. So moving on to Toby Valentine. Farm strong, bang, because he does the muscle thing, whatever he does.
Yeah,
he's a hay bale lifter, banjo playing. Whatever.
He's a backwater hillbilly, but yeah, cool.
So what is your heat with him? What's the heat about? What do you like him? Is it his hair? Because he's got more hair than you. I can understand that. I am bald myself, so I can understand.
A lot of people have more hair than me, mate. If I went around like that, then I'd be angry at the world. Toby Valentine, right? I've got, when you just like fighting someone.
Yeah.
You just enjoy being in there fighting him. Every single time I'm in there with him, I just love fighting him. I'll give him his credit. He's credit where it's due, which I'd say through gritted teeth. He's a very, very, very good wrestler.
Yeah.
He's probably the up and coming guy from the Southwest at this point in time.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
So is there a bit of jealousy? Is there some jealousy there, or
he started after me?
Because some might say, and I have heard, that he's a bit of a golden boy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he started after me. He got opportunities before me. And all right, yeah, he's got the muscles, he's got the hair, he's got the look. What? Cool. He's just another cutty cooker babyface, is he not? He's just another straight-laced, let's go get him, guys. I don't trust a man that nice.
Okay.
There's something behind him that's not genuine for me. Surely he's got to have a nasty side, and he hides it, and I don't trust that.
So would you say you're the person to try and get that angry side out of him? To expose him for the world to see?
Well, I want people to see Toby Valentine for what he is. And that's literally all it is.
I would say
every time I ask him to fight, we never get we've had one match where he's had a conclusive finish 1-on-1. And that was the first time he ever wrestled at EVM. And he claims I cheated. No, I just did what it took to win.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he won. Do you know what I mean? Who had their hand raised at the end? It was me.
Yeah.
Since then, he's dodged me at reach all he can. Every opportunity. He refuses to fight. Even in the Rumble, instead of fighting me, what did he do? Threw me off the top and tried to kill me. Christmas Rumble, pounced me over the top rope because he wanted nothing to do with me. Just fight me 1-on-1. Even in RWS. Ended in a no contest. And then the tag match, well, you saw which way that tag match went, didn't you? Because you played quite a big part in it.
Couldn't help myself. That's
no, well.
Mate,
that'll
no.
be my excuse. That'll be my excuse when you don't see me coming.
Oh, okay, calm down, pal. This is yeah. So we're going to address it, okay? We're going to address it again. That's your bit about Toby.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll have something to say back to that next week when he comes on. I'm looking.
He won't because he's a coward.
He will. I get some out of him. I'll tell him about crops or something. I'm sure he will. So I don't know. The reason why I gave you a cutter was because I watched that match. You know, innocently, I had my match with Kenny Mantra. Okay, I lost. So maybe I was a bit.
That went well, didn't it?
Well, you know, he had his plans as well, and I wasn't expecting that. But now I know. I know now. Maybe I was a bit pissed off. Okay. 7 days before that, I won the West Country title off him at RWS, right? 7 days later, because of his minion or whatever he is, he came out, distracted me. I lost the West Country title. I was pretty pissed off because of that happening. And I'm all about fair game to a point. But what I seen in the backstage in the crowd, wherever I was, I can't remember, I seen a low blow to Big D, my tag team partner. And I didn't like that.
No.
So I swooped in like the superhero that I am and gave you a cutter. Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't see that coming.
Well, no, obviously not. If I'd have seen it coming, you'd have got a low blow as well.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's the situation, and that's why I done it. There's my explanation to you why you done it. So now you'll be able to sleep at night. So happy days.
Oh man, I sleep at night anyway. Well, actually, that's a lie. I don't. I've got to.
I was going to say, not with a child, you won't be able to.
No.
No. So, because next time you're RWS, I do watch my back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you watch him from the back next time then.
Yeah, well, don't you worry. But anyway, moving on. So my last question to you, because we are on the limit now.
Yeah.
How would you like to be remembered? When all is said and done with Besty, how would you like to be remembered?
So I'd probably go as far to say as a lad that people really enjoyed to not like.
Yeah.
If then they go, oh, do you remember that lad that used to wrestle around here called Besty? And they all go, oh, I hated him. That's what I want. He just, he'd turn up, he'd do this. I just hate him. I could never get behind him. That's what I want. Or a bloke that fitted in as much as he could while he could.
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting any younger. I know that. I'm 30-year-old now.
Yeah.
I started wrestling. I started training when I was 28. So
it's still
I was
time.
like,
still
time. No, I've still got plenty of time, but I want to get to a point where my daughter watches me. She goes, oh, my dad's a wrestler. And then I can go, right, cool, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And if I can throw in a death match or two in there as well, then why not?
Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, I know a wrestling company that do death matches, no ring death matches in the UK. They are called KCW. Don't know what member it stands for, but maybe go around to the phone to them. They'd seem to be stuff. They have big epics on there.
That'd be one of the bucket list things checked off. Yeah, we just won't tell my missus until I do it.
Yeah. Probably best not to be honest. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So, is there anything up and coming with Besty? Where is he going to be in the next month or year or so?
So, the next Unit 10 on YouTube, which is Reach Wrestling's YouTube channel. You should go and follow and subscribe that. Actually, I will be on that. So I'm allowed on the YouTube channel, which is not the live shows. Reach are doing the Unit 10 live, which as of this moment has sold out.
Congratulations.
Yep, that's in April. I will be at the RWS show I'm at. Not this weekend, the next one. I can't remember the dates of it.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about. The next Alport show.
Next Alport show, yeah.
23rd of July.
That's the one. So I'm there on that one. I've got an OCW show coming up in June, which is down in Mevagizzy. I'm wrestling Clay and his brother, which will be an easy day's work.
Is that for a title, or is that just a basic? No,
that's our OCW debut.
Oh, nice. Well, hopefully you'll be going up in the rankings for the tag team gold.
Oh yeah, the House of Cards are well within our sights down in OCW.
House of Cards, man. House of Cards. A pain in the freaking ass.
You're telling me.
Who was it? Well, we could have been the EVM tag team champions as well, but Victor.
Oh yeah, Big Vic. Yeah.
He got involved in that, and then
that.
And then Jordan done the zigzag thing to me, and then that was it. Boom, done. Bastard.
Jordan's another one who is very good.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. When he eventually goes out on his own, he'll be one of those ones to watch.
Yeah, he won't be Jason King's bitch, would he?
Hey, it's not a bad place to be, mate.
Well, yeah. I guess not, but that's just sour grapes of me. That's all that.
Yeah.
We've got a rematch. That's okay. It's okay. So that's that. Where can we find you on social media?
So my Twitter is Besty. In fact, 2 seconds. I'll get it up just to make sure I get it right.
That's what she said.
My Twitter is BestyJ, capital J _13.
Yeah.
My Instagram is Besty_PW. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can follow me, and it's just Besty on that one.
Yeah. Obviously, I'll put all the links in the description below this video. So if you want to check Besty out and see what he does, he's got a hell of a knee. I give him that.
Oh, mate, the Knees United I'd go as far to say, possibly one of the best tag moves going at the minute.
I do like it. I'll give you that. I will give you that. I do like it. I do like watching that. So that's it. We are done.
I'd say it was a pleasure, but
it was. I know it is amazing talking to me, wasn't it?
Everybody. Oh, mate, I'm starstruck. I can't believe I'm sat here talking to CueBall,
I know,
the less talented member of Year and Scare.
I know, I'm the Marty Jannetty of Year and Scare, so I might say,
yeah.
Wow, part of Year and Scare, baby. So, with that being said, that concludes today's CueBall's Besty Rambles. The return after 7 long months, because I've been doing wrestling shows. I've been doing other stuff. This has been one half of the Northern Culture, Besty, or whichever way it's going to go round at the time. I have been what?
Well,
I don't know. I have been the beer drinking, heavy metal listening, bold headed brawler CueBall. Thanks for watching. Like I said, next show is going to be Farm Strong, Toby Valentine. He's got the guns. No, he's a good lad, he is. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Stay safe, stay positive, and hashtag.
Nah, you're on your own.
The hashtag, yeah.